Hi, Mustang students. Welcome to the 2021 spring semester. I hope everybody had a great holiday break. And I don't know about you, but I am really looking forward to getting back to normal. And to let everybody know that is our goal for the spring semester is to get kiddos back in the building and um, create really good learning experiences for students. Um, with that goal being said, um, we have to ensure that we're following health and safety guidelines when we're back in the building. And some of you may have heard Mr. Jones' campaign where we call it Smart Mustangs. And what SMART stands for is stay at home when not feeling well, mask up at all times, avoid parties and large social gatherings, take time to wash your hands, and we all know if we do these things, there's a better chance for us to come back and be in person. Students, as you know, after Martin Luther King Day, you're watching this on Thursday and Friday this week. Next week, we will be going to a hybrid synchronous model. And what that means is whether you're in class in person or you're at home remotely, you will be following along on the same lesson from your teacher. Your teacher will give you specific guidelines on what that looks like in your classroom. Um, but it's really important, especially when you're home, to log into your Google Meets each class and do the work. Our expectation is for students to be really successful this semester. We learned a lot from last semester as far as instruction, strategies, and we're looking forward to the growth we see on our student body this semester. A couple specific guidelines that I would like to go over with everyone, and folks already know these from last semester, but I just wanted to reinforce them. Uh, when you're in the building, make sure you have your mask on at all times. You have a barrier that you carry from class to class, which you should use in the class, and to stay 6 feet apart from other students. Washing your hands is really important, and also traveling through the hallways. It's really important that we don't group together. I know part of school is socializing and hanging out with one another, and that's our goal. So at this point in time, we have to, follow some guidelines to make sure we get back to normal eventually. Okay, lunch. Lunch is a very vulnerable time for us because students have their masks off while they're eating. I know this was a large challenge last semester, um, and staff and administration had to remind students constantly uh, to not get within 6 feet of each other. And I know that's a challenge, and I recognize that. But it's really important when we eat lunch that we are 6 feet apart. One change, and this is a change that kind of breaks my heart, but students will not be allowed to eat in their cars with other students. Um, this makes us super vulnerable when students are in a car together with their masks off. Transmission of COVID will go up exponentially with that. So we'll still let students eat in cars, but just by themselves. A piece of feedback we receive from students, and I appreciate all the students giving us a large amount of feedback. We're always looking for ways to improve, to get better. And one of the pieces of feedback was students had a hard time understanding what was going on as far as scheduling and what was happening in the school. we began to send out weekly updates to students and parents every Friday. So please check your email each Friday with a weekly update that gives you all types of good information about what is going on at the high school. Um, that's really important. That will keep you updated. And last and probably most importantly, I am so proud of the students, teachers in this building, and how we've pulled together in this tough time of a pandemic. The resiliency and perseverance of our student body and the compassion and empathy that everyone has shown has been incredible, and it proves like why Manitou is such a unique place to go to school. So I'm super proud of everyone. With that being said, if you are struggling in any way academically or social emotionally, we have supports for you. Please reach out to people to help you. Um, our, we are your biggest fans for success at the high school, and want to have a great second semester.